this is going to become a regular thing. It seems to be the way it's going. Doing so that's just my coffee. Doing readings for the month and for the moons and whatever else comes up. I'm enjoying doing these at the moment, and people seem to be enjoying actually receiving them, so it's all good for now. So, pulled my usual pattern of cards for April. Got some amazing cards here, also a few things to be aware of as we move through this month. I will do separate ones for the moon. I thought it would be too much to, I was going to do that, but I'll do separate ones for the moon because we've got full moon on the 16th and dark moon on the 30th, which funny enough is Beltane, so that's an amazing energy. There's a group of us that are planning to do a big 2-hour ritual in Greenwich Park. So on the dark moon, and it's I think it's a solar eclipse as well on that particular day, so huge big energies to tap into for our ritual. So yeah, I will do those, the full moon and the dark moon readings separately for that. So what we've got for April energies, quite amazing. The cards I'm using, Llewellyn Tarot, Dragon, Celtic Dragon Tarot. We've got the Avalon cards, Wisdom of Avalon, the Gateway of Light Oracle cards, the Elemental Oracle, Work Your Light, Gospel of Aradia, and then I'm going to pull a couple of crystal ones and a Druid Animal card once I finish this reading. So if you want the summary, so the summary is, so something we've been talking about a lot recently is the inner work, which is the most important thing because you can't change anything else unless you're doing the inner work, the great work, which is what this channel's all about, and it's what we're all about. It's what our courses are all about. So, you know, if you're trying to do spell work, trying to do magic and it's not working, then the reason for that would be is that you're not doing the inner work. Witchcraft and occultism go together. You cannot separate them. Because if something isn't working for you, then that will be because you're not doing the inner work. I cannot stress that enough. So if you're interested in doing, I'll just say this quickly, if you're interested in doing our Witchcraft Basics course, we do cover some of this, the inner work, in that course, but it's mainly in the Advanced Witchcraft course. So all the links will be under this video. There's if you want to sign up for the Witchcraft Basics, then that's under there. All our our websites are under there. It's all in the description, okay? Pardon me, if you want a personal reading, then you can go to our website and book in a personal reading, whether it's soul realignment, pardon me, which is deep soul level healing. It's to do with the Akashic records. Or you can have a tarot reading or a crystal reading. It's all there on our website. Again, link is below. So, our website is crystalsrock.earth, by the way. So what we have here in this April energy is you might feel that the inner work is kind of hidden. Yeah, you might feel that even being able to start that is hidden from you. So what I would say about that is that the easiest way to start that inner work is to come to your heart. And if you have wounding around your heart, then you need to get to grips with that. Because your heart center, your heart chakra, your heart space, whatever you want to call that, is where it's at. Okay? So uncover your true self through your heart. Yeah? Your heart connectedness is key to unlocking your true power. And the healing, you can only heal from that place. You can't heal from any other place. You can't heal from outside. You heal from inside, from your heart space. Yeah. And that will also activate your connection to higher codes. So literally, because in these cards we've got Anunnaki light codes, Arcturian light codes, star being healing codes. It's all here, yeah. But that connection will only be made through the heart center. So you can use all kinds of tools to get there. You can use mantra, you can use certain yoga poses, you can use crystals, you can use oils, whatever it takes to get you there, use it. Yes. It's that important. Come on, people. Yes, so your physical health is important, yes, because we need to be in this physical body at this time as we're walking through this on this ascension path. However far you are along that path, your physical health is going to be important, because for our physical vessels, for our physical bodies to be able to take this intense energy that we're moving through, and is moving through us in the form of neutrinos. That's my own personal thing, yeah, not my own personal thing, but you know what I mean. I connect with the idea of neutrinos because they are what I would deem to be a 5D particle, yeah. They are a higher consciousness. That's neutrinos. So for us to move through this energy and actually ascend with our physical body, as opposed to dying, yeah, our body, our vessel, the vessel that this energy is moving through needs to be as what's the word I'm looking for? As cohesive as possible, yeah. So if that means tightening up the loose screws, and you know, of your physical body, of your mental body, of your emotional body, then do it. Stop fucking about. And yes, I can say that because that's what I've done. So I can say that. Alright, anyway. So your physical health, your spiritual health, your magical health, yeah, is paramount right now, okay? It's absolutely paramount, yeah? So if you need to step back from things, whatever those things might be, to work on those things, then do it. Fuck everything else, yeah? Because what is important right now? Well, I'm going to get into that in this reading. So that's the broad outline of this reading. If that's all you wanted, then that's cool. But you'll miss the crystal and the Druid Animal Oracle deck if you leave now. So, actually, the first cards that I pulled were these two. The Hierophant, King of Pentacles, two beautiful cards. So the Hierophant, this is from the Llewellyn Tarot deck, and this is from the Celtic Dragon, CJ Conway. Beautiful cards, King of Pentacles. So these two cards together are all around. Immense creativity, which is what you have as a divine being of light and creation. You have, if you're plugged into divine source energy and your conduit is clear, so that's what soul realignment does, it clears that for you, so then you can fully express, your soul can fully express itself creatively. Yeah, that's what it's about. So this immense creativity, this immense magic, yeah, is the essence of who you are. So through that creativity, through that long journey of getting to that point where you recognize that, yeah, because it's been a long journey, let's fucking face it, this has been eons in the making. It's taken us that long to go, oh right, okay, that's what it is, okay. So what these two cards here are about is, there's been many years of this spiritual study, yeah? It's been a long journey. So you can now, you know, oh, you can have a little stretch. Oh, I'm going, okay, so let's see what now comes in. So we're now in receptive mode, yeah? This big feminine energy which comes up in these cards a lot, this big water energy in these cards again. And there's also earth in there as well. So you've got earth and water, big feminine energies, yeah? You've got fire in there as well, and air, but it's a big water and earth energy in these cards. So what we've got, I've had that really fucking long journey, have a stretch, just sit down for a minute, yeah, and see what comes in, see what comes up. Where are you being guided to? You know, those big fucking signposts that go this way, are you actually listening to those, or are you going, oh, I don't want to see that because it might make me think about things a bit. Yes, you need to think about, you need to, you know, maybe do some reflective work, maybe do some shadow work, you know. And this is also about the structure of society. So the structure of society is in flux. Be under no illusion about that. How do I know that? Because of what we are experiencing. It is extreme. There is extreme stuff going on in the illusionary world, yeah? That's how we know that things are changing. Yeah? Because when things change, when there's change going on, you get literally the winds of change, yeah? So extreme, you know, weather is one thing. Also what we experience in front of us is in the illusionary world, yeah? Because it's all co-created by everybody, yeah? So when big changes come up, we see weird and wonderful things going on in the exterior, yeah. So these two cards are also about confidence, confidence in your ability as a divine, powerful, creative, magical being. Okay, I'm pulling no punches now. Sorry. So the last card, by the way, in a temple. That was the last card. Well, not the very last card, but the last card along the bottom, which is the progression. Yeah. So, what we got here? We've got Ten of Cups and Temperance. So this is all around patience, time and patience. Yeah. When to get to that place, this is also a water element as well. You've got water in there, cups. So in order to get to this place of superabundance in everything, heart blessings, dreams coming true, the natural order of things, which is the change I was talking about, yeah, the harmony, creativity, actually being able to listen to that inner guidance without the programming. Yeah. So you're not listening to programming, you listen to inner guidance. How the fuck do we get there? We get there through being patient with ourselves. Yeah. By coming to the heart. Yeah. By using the water element. If you're a witch and you know how to use the water element to do that, then do it. I don't want to hear any of this. That's not the time for magic. Shut up. It's always the time for magic, because magic is everywhere and everything. Right, next. Yes, I'm pulling no punches. Said it before, I'll say it again. So we've got 7 of Wands, Page of Swords. Yeah. So again, this is water. Yeah, we'll have water in this card. But it's also air. So in this card here, there's a courage. A kind of don't be afraid of your inspiration. Yeah, what inspires you, and don't kind of retreat from that. Yeah, be courageous. Defend your inspiration, your passion, and your will, and your courage. And know that you have the advantage. You have an advantageous position, because we are creative beings. We are divine, powerful, creative, magical beings. Yeah. People that are trying to, keep this illusion going are not. They have to rely on those below them, beneath them, to actually do the creating for them. So, embrace yourselves. Literally, give yourselves a hug. Now, at the same time as you are doing this work, do not let yourself be distracted by the little things, specifically media. Media is the distraction, is the huge distraction which will distract you from your path. Yeah? Do not be distracted from your path. Your path being heart-centered, big love. Yeah? More water. More water. So salt baths are really, really good, for this time. Very, very cleansing. So do lots of salt baths. If you don't have a bath, what you can do is you can put a little bit of like sea salt in a little pouch, and just hang it just below the shower head, so that you still get the cleansing of the salt water. But if you don't have a bath, that's the way to do it if you only have a shower. Alright? So, great healing. Great healing in these cards. Okay? Also, so you get the healing, the cleansing, and allowing, being able to actually let go and allow this great healing and cleansing to actually take place. What does it say? Heart. Steer your own destiny. Allowing yourself to weave through the cracks. Yeah, be guided, to be adaptive. So there's a balanced control there. So yes, you are letting go to the guidance, but also knowing when it is guidance and if it is a distraction. Is this a distraction or is this guidance? And you would do that by coming back to the heart. Yeah. So coming back to the place of inner peace, the balance, the inner balance, the centeredness, confidence. Yeah. And when you bring those, so controlled balance is like two opposing forces. Yeah. So control is very different to like inner peace and balance. When you bring them together, they are an unstoppable force. Yeah. Because you're not just wildly out of control, but you're also not so controlled that you can't hear your guidance. Yeah, does that make sense? So next we have the Moon and the Empress. So big feminine energy in this card. So don't let your emotions. So what we've kind of been postulating is that emotions and feelings are resistance to love. So when you feel like an extreme emotion, that is resistance to being in your heart, that is resistance to universal love, that is resistance to being open-hearted and vulnerable. Yeah. So this, yes, powerful feminine energy. There's also the energy of getting perspective in these cards, being receptive, like shining, being joyful. There's a grace in that. Also seeing beneath the surface, because if you look beneath the surface on this card, there are fishes, big fishes. So seeing beneath the surface, being secure in that inner work. So doing the inner work and feeling secure in that. Also it's about unexpected gifts. So when you're in that place, yeah, you know, don't shun the unexpected gifts, because there's a huge creativity here as well. Also financial security. Amazing cards. So then the last ones are along the top are the Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. Amazing. So this is basically the energy of, you know, it's the same kind of energy as these two, yeah. So it's been a long journey. It's been a bit of a battle on different levels, yeah. So what you're doing now is you're bringing home the prize. What is that prize? What is that gift? It's your heart-centered, you know, universal love gift to yourself. But in giving that gift to yourself, it then ripples out to the world, yeah. So there's a strength here and an inner wisdom, and a very strong connection to that wisdom, yeah, being secure in that wisdom. There's a stamina here. There may be a change in how you are with finances, and this is also around reaping the rewards of this big long journey that you've taken, yeah. And it's also now the time to make plans. Make plans for the future. You know, what does your future, what do you want your future to actually look like? You know, on a universal level, on a planetary level, on a community level, on a personal level. On all those levels, yeah? Okay. So, here we have the Owl and Sirius Star Blessing. So this is all about wisdom, yeah? Wisdom. Do-do-do. And we had the Owl in the last one as well, remember? So the wisdom to proceed, push through, be seen, because the Owl sees through the darkness, yes? The wise owl sees the truth, it sees through the lies with owl eyes. I made that up. You know, being able to be honest with yourself in order to be seen as you, yeah? And in doing that, comes back to the healing, yeah, to restore your wholeness. So you restore yourself by coming to your heart, doing the healing, cleansing, knowing the truth, seeing the truth, seeing through the lies with our lies. I love that. Yeah. And we have the Raven and Inner Earth. So the Raven, beautiful. We have ravens come and sit in our tree outside sometimes. And then the Inner Earth. Yeah, so this is all about magic being everywhere, synchro-mysticism, security, grounding, strength, building a foundation, yeah, knowing that magic is everywhere in everything, and knowing that you are magic. You are magic. Everything is magic. You are magic. We're all magic. You know, whether you're an actual soul or whether you're an NPC, it's still magic. It's still magic. Love these cards, they're amazing. Then we've got Earth Fairy, Anunnaki Light Codes. Okay. So again, this is physical body, grounding, being in your body, yeah, as we're moving through this energy right now, yeah. So as we're receiving these light codes, get really super fucking grounded in your physical body in whatever way, shape or form works for you. It's not one size fits all, it never is. Okay, so yes, this is physical health, grounding, foundations. So this comes back to foundation again, yeah. So during these energy shifts, you know, stay present in your body, yeah, feel it. And this is also around new information that's coming through, and also the end of a cycle. So this goes back to, you know, things that are this card here, these cards here. So the structure of society and how everything works is changing, yeah. And then you've got, so this one's quite interesting, Arcturian light codes, because I have actually been doing that myself. So this card came up is pretty amazing. Lady of the Lake and Arcturian light codes. So this is around the truth. So the truth of who you are, yeah, as opposed to, you know, what people out there are calling truth. This is also about courage. Personal responsibility. I know that's a dirty word these days. Responsibility. So you're only responsible for yourself, but take responsibility for yourself. Yeah. Also the downloads, recalling your power, forward thinking. So that's the planning. Yeah. It's not planning. Also, honor, integrity. Being aware of the signs. So when you see the signs that aren't distractions, yeah, take action. Go where it's pointing. Yeah. Okay. I think this one pretty much speaks for itself. So this is around the, you know, what was happening last week with the activation of the sun, which was activating stuff in us, yeah. So yes, it's about your inner light and then letting that radiate like the sun, yeah. But it's also because the sun, funny enough, Sundays used to be the day for enterprise, yeah, for buying and selling and trading, believe it or not, yeah. You wouldn't know that, would you? Because it was like then deemed that Sunday was a rest day, when actually it's the most powerful day to do any kind of trading. Okay, so this is around new opportunities. So opportunities are everywhere. So when you focus on your health, so this is also around health. Sun is connected to health, and you appreciate and give reverence for that you have, physically, metaphysically, spiritually, yeah, then those new opportunities will be everywhere, yeah. Pardon me. Time. Bong. Okay. This card is asking you, what is the cause of your resistance? What are you resisting? Why? And how? Yeah? Because that resistance will cause you to miss your opportunities. So the opportunities I was talking about, with the sun. Okay, so don't miss your opportunities just because you're in resistance to love. That open-hearted space, that receptive space. If you're not in receptive mode, you're not going to see your opportunities. Okay. Da, 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 da. This one keeps coming up. Speaking your word, your voice. So this is the air elemental here. So sing your song to the universe in whatever way, shape or form you feel you want to do that, yeah? Use your unique voice, because each voice is unique, yeah? Tell your story, yeah? And then we have these two. So deep replenishment. So the auto thing isn't on. So retreat, rest, be held. Yeah. So whoops, if you need to retreat, then do that. Yeah. And then we have awakening. Because I'm holding it by the head. So let yourself be held. Let yourself be healed. And that's where, again, where salt baths are amazing. Okay. And then we have the bringing together of opposites in order to be whole. This card's come up quite a few times in these readings. So along the bottom, star being healing codes. So this is around, it is okay to step back, recharge and heal. Do not sacrifice your own healing and energy for others, because you can't operate from a place of lack of energy, lack of energy, lack of energy, lack of energy. Yeah, you can't operate from a place of lack. Yeah, but also stay alert for your guidance. So when you're in receptive mode, stay awake, stay alert for those big signposts, those big opportunities. Yeah. Fire. So what is your passion? What gets you fired up? Yeah. And allow your soul, because fire corresponds to your soul, so allow your soul to drive you forward. Allow it to speak. Let it have a voice. Yeah, this is this voice card here. This is the voice of your soul. Oops. That's your soul. That's your soul's voice. Yeah. Innovate. Take action. Be a lighthouse for others. So when you switch on your light body, yeah, when you activate your light body, and you keep doing that, it's a practice, yeah, and you keep doing that, you then become a lighthouse for other people. You then hold that light, you hold that space for other people. Okay. And then of course the last card, Inner Temple. This is the work. This is the work that needs to be done right now. This is the work that needs to be done right now. Nothing else. Yeah. Yes, it's challenging. It will challenge the fuck out of you. Yeah. Because it's gonna put you face to face with shit you don't want to look at. So, and tuning into the portal of your heart. So it comes back to that heart-centered place. Okay. So let's pull the druid animal, and then we'll pull a couple of crystal cards. So I will eat my hat if this turns out to be the owl. Let's say if the owl comes up, I'm going to fall over, even though I'm sitting down. Okay. I'm going to kick a card out for me or not? Or will I take it from the bottom of the pack? Take it from the bottom of the pack. Raven. 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 Right, let's see if it says anything different about the raven in this book. It might do, but I'm not sure. So, looking with this, it's not alphabetical in here, so bear with me a minute. Raven, here we go. Healing, initiation, protection. Okay, so the raven offers initiation, protection, and the gift of prophecy. How interesting. The initiation in practice may be as formal as undergoing an initiation ceremony or as informal as being initiated into a new profession. It marks the death of one thing and the rebirth of another. The power of the raven can also bring the very deepest form of healing, which is achieved through a process known as the resolution of the opposites. Oh my God! And that's come out in all of these cards. Bring the opposing forces together inside of you first, and then it ripples out to outside. Yeah. Making it possible for you to resolve conflicts that have long lain buried in your unconscious or in your past. Massive, massive healing. Yeah. Throw that in the mix. Okay, 2 crystal cards, and then we're done. Okay. So, what crystals do we want to be using for April 2022? Oh, the other really interesting thing, when I was pulling these cards, that's just ridiculous, stop it. When I was pulling this card, yeah, so I put it down here, down there, and I was shuffling for these 2 cards. And when I put the cards back over here, this card had disappeared. So I picked up the deck and was going through them, and this was in the middle of the deck. That's why I know that that card, that's why I know that the meaning of that is around, so that inner temple work, that inner work is around the thing that we call fluidic thinking, yeah, which creates fluidic matter. So the fact that the inner work actually inspires fluidic thinking, yeah, so even in this reading, what I was getting was is the cards are laid out slightly differently to what they normally are, yeah, only slightly. And also, I usually use specific cards for, you know, the end, but that they wanted to be here, so I was very aware. There we go. Let's have one more. I was very aware that it was changing as I was doing it. So it's fluidic, yeah. So what fluidic thinking creates is fluidic matter, which is how this card ended up in the middle of the pack when it had already been laid down here. Yeah. So we just have one more card for crystals to be using for April. Honey calcite is beautiful. I used to have a piece actually. I think I still do have a piece of, I think it's optical honey calcite actually. But I used to have a piece of, no, that was honey jade, sorry. Yellow jade from honey calcite. So honey calcite will connect to the sun. Sodalite connects to your third eye, which is your intuition. Right, so I'm going to take from the bottom of the pack. Rice cola. There we go. So we've got heart, sun, which is your solar plexus, sodalite, which is your intuition. So sodalite says, no worries we keep with a good night's sleep. No worries we keep with a good night's sleep. Deep relaxation achieved during a good sleep aids rejuvenation in a peace. Sodalite reduces mental activity to calm and clear the mind. A powerful de-stressing stone that will relax the tightest of minds to promote an even distribution of energy throughout the body, releases burdens of responsibility, and increases self-acknowledgement. So what that's basically saying is sodalite is really good for fluidic thinking. Chrysocolla, boom, heart. Heart, but also the higher heart chakra, because it's got that kind of bluey greeny feel to it. Savor each breath you take. Create a moment to have a break. Aha, see? So when you need to retreat and heal, that's the one. Undulating waves of relaxation, relaxing sensations will expand your energy field and let your spirit soar. A revitalizing, refreshing and cooling tonic, exceptional for purifying and recharging your energy field. I can also tell you that, I think it's Chrysocolla. Is it Chrysocolla? Chrysocolla is really good for PMT as well. Honey calcite. Lazy days in the sun bring contentment and fun. So it's important to have fun, yeah? Have fun, for fuck's sake. Lighten up, take it easy and enjoy yourself. Honey calcite will help you recognize and eliminate heaviness from your life by attracting inner contentment, serenity, lightheartedness and fun. Dissolves tendencies to worry by emitting a warm, reassuring feeling that all is well. Honey calcite. We don't have any honey calcite on the website at the moment. Do we have any sodalite? I'm not sure we have. Do we have sodalite? Ah, we do have thumbstones actually, sodalite thumbstones. Don't have any Chrysocolla at the moment. What we do have is we have citrine that does the same thing, and carnelian, which is really, really good for anxiety, all that kind of stuff. It's really good grounding stone. We do have chrysoprase, which is another really good one that just brings that down. It's also connected to the element of water. So there we go, April energies. I hope that's going to shed some light for you and giving you some ideas of how to use the energy through those crystals, healings and stuff. So hope you enjoyed this. Share it out if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. Check out all the links in the description below, and I will see you in the next video. Stay fearless. Blessings.